Hello, and welcome to the monthly product update for Finsweet. We are in the month of June, so we're going to be talking about everything that we did in May and everything that we are going to do in June. The point of this is to, I'm sorry, hold on one second. Are we live right now? I do not see this live on YouTube. And if we are live on YouTube, I apologize for seeing if we are live. We are. Okay. Well, good. Let's get back into it. Thanks. Okay, so product update. The reason that we do these product update, it is for full transparency. We are really serious about this whole product thing, and we just want to make sure that we are transparent in how we handle our product development. So we're going to be telling you our pauses, our delays, our wins, what we shipped, and we keep it short and we keep it sweet. So we will be in and out of here in 10 to 15 minutes. So let's get into action here. Monthly product update. First, a bit of a overall message about our product development and how we're doing right now. So we are now calling this internally the big rebuilding of all of our products. This is something that it's just been really clear these past few months that we are in the middle of a big rebuild pretty much across all of our product lines. And this has really been happening a lot of 2023 and now a lot of 2024. Most are going through that rebuild. We're going to look at that list in a second. And this is all taking more time than expected. So we actually scheduled these streams to always just show you the new things that we're releasing, right? We kind of thought that all of these would be released by now, and we would just be releasing features. And this stream would be a way to show those features. But it's taking more time, and there's really delays across all product lines. This is okay. We are learning this right now. And you know what? It just feels natural. And I think it's going to be worth it. Wized has gone through that rebuild. If you are a Wized user, you are very familiar with the new version of Wized. This is incredibly more powerful. This allows for quicker updates, which you will also see in Wiz. We are always releasing new things here. Attributes, CMS Bridge, Finsweet components, and all of the unified product marketing websites that we are working on, these are all still in development, still not live to the public yet. They are all in the final testing phase, final sprint stage. We're going to go over each one. But we're in that development right now, and this takes time. So this is a really big turning point for Finsweet. And once we release all of our V2s, all of our really confirmed product line here, this is going to be a really good base for us to grow on top of. And we're going to talk more about this, but I just wanted to make this clear in the beginning of our product update. You'll see as we go through these products, a lot of them are still in development, like we just saw on that last slide. But let's talk about attributes. We are in the final sprint here to finish the list filter. This is a big one. It's going to be worth the wait. I'm very confident to say that our new list solution in Attributes V2 is going to be great. So we're finishing that up. Alex is working on it. And we are going to also make our guides easier to use by talking to the community. Very, very important. So we built what we thought was a great experience, and now we're talking to you, everybody, to make them better. That's really what we're going for with attributes here. More clear documentation, more user-friendly, frustration-free. We want this to be a great setup experience, and we have the chance to do that in V2, so we are talking to you. Tell us your challenges about attributes in the FS testing channel on the Finsweet Plus Slack. We are talking to all of our Finsweet Plus users, and if you have these really good suggestions about the docs, it's possible that we go and implement those. So please let us know what you're thinking. That's really the focus here, finishing that list. the list solution, and then making the guides better. And then we are ready to go and launch. Okay, moving on to Wized. Now, this is one of those products that has gone through the big V2 launch. And part of that, we have now released a Memberstack integration. This is awesome. We have a campaign with Memberstack. We're going to talk about that in the next 2 slides, but it is going really well. We have improvements to REST and secrets. We support more content types and streamed responses. We also just released a new logs panel. Very cool, very good for debugging. So these are really big releases for the month of May. And let's get a little bit into this Memberstack integration. Very excited about this because the community is going wild for it. We had over 200 people signed up to build web apps with Wized and Memberstack, and there was a lot of messages of people who didn't get to sign up in time. So a lot of interest here, right? We're in the middle of this competition, almost in the middle of this competition to build a full SaaS product using Wized and Memberstack, right? Wized is going to be that application layer on top of Webflow, and Memberstack is going to be the brain of the business. And using these tools together, Webflow, Memberstack, Wized, you can build a whole SaaS. So that campaign is going really well. It is proof that there's strong desire for web application development in the community. This campaign really showed us something important here. And if you want to learn more about it, we're already in the competition. It would be too late to get started, but you can go check out memberstack.com/Wized-competition. We may do another one. Huge success. All right, what we're working on this month for Wized, we are reworking our database architecture to eliminate the size limits for the biggest projects. We have a very, very few amount of user projects that have reached our limit for the amount of actions that can be added to the project. So we need to do a little bit of a change for that to be supported. We're going to hopefully finish that in the next... Actually, I'm not putting a time limit on it. We're working on it this month. Airtable integration. Native Airtable integration right inside of Wized. This is going to be great for those Airtable users. And as always, we are improving the documentation. All right, moving on from Wized, let's get into Webflow Apps, and that's going to be our Finsweet component product. We are testing slider and cookie consent, the user experience with the Finsweet team members. So this is our first round of testing. We're trying this out on real projects, on client projects. We are getting feedback from all of our developers, and we're making some quick edits before we go and release that public. Right now in the next month, we are creating documentation and marketing websites for both solutions. Working on those very cool apps, I have to say. When we release that, it's going to be cool. Yeah, that's all I'll say. If you're a Finsweet Plus user, you've seen some mockups. We will share more mockups of that on the next Finsweet Plus meeting, which we talk about at the end of this. But let's get to CMS Bridge. What we're working on this month for CMS Bridge, there was a bit of a problem with our submission to Airtable. An unexpected issue. Airtable couldn't access our Airtable app because Webflow's OAuth app was not public, and Webflow couldn't access the Airtable app because Airtable wasn't public. So it was a bit of a challenge trying to communicate back and forth with Airtable to try to get this figured out. But we're on it. We are now getting closer to Airtable testing this so they can approve it for their marketplace. And this is going to be a great release for us. Okay, so we're just in waiting mode. Once it's approved, this will be a live product. We're all ready to go live. We just need it to be accepted by Airtable. Okay, and that's it. Now Q&A with the team leaders, and we will do some sneak peeks. So we'll look a little bit at attributes. We will look at Finsweet components. We will look at everything that we are able to show before the public gets to see it. We can get some feedback from you, and that's It's a great Finsweet Plus perk. Also, Q&A with the product team. So you're going to have all the product leaders in the same Zoom meeting, and you can ask questions, request features, really talk about anything. So that's going to be Tuesday, the 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern, Finsweet Plus only. Okay, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much. Just over 10 minutes. I said in the beginning, 10 to 15 minutes, got you in, got you out. We are updated. We are transparent. That is what this is all about. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for supporting Finsweet products. And we are here to help you succeed with Webflow.